Who doesn't want to be wealthy? While some people are fortunate in their luck, others are fortunate in their lives. Everyone desires to make a lot of money and be ranked among the world's wealthiest people. However, some people are born to dominate and live in the lap of luxury. Every few years, the title of the richest person on earth appears to ping-pong between tech titans. The true meaning of wealth, though, is when it is used with both hands. Few people are like this, and Hassanal Bolkiah is one of them. So, who is he? How does he spend his money, and what kind of a lifestyle does he live? Let's find out. Since 1967, Hassanal Bolkiah has been the Sultan of Brunei for more than 5 decades. He has also served as Prime Minister since Brunei's independence from the United Kingdom in 1984. His parents were Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin III and Raja Istri. After his father abdicated the throne on October 5, 1967, he became Sultan of Brunei. He married his first cousin Princess Penguin Anaxela as his first wife. She went on to become queen. He then married Mariam Abdul Aziz, a former Royal Brunei Airlines flight attendant. He divorced Mariam in 2003 and stripped her of all of her royal titles. He also got a third wife, Azrinaz Major Hakim, a former Malaysian TV3 personality. He was 33 years younger than Azrinaz. However, in 2010, he divorced her. With his 3 wives, Hassanal Bolkiah has 5 boys and 7 daughters. As of 2020, he has 18 grandchildren. His eldest son is Prince Al-Muhtadi Billah. He is the current crown prince of Brunei and the Sultan's heir. So how did he get his wealth? Brunei's Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah is one of the world's wealthiest sultans. Until 1980, he was the richest man on the planet. According to Celebrity Net Worth, he is one of the world's wealthiest royals with an estimated worth of $30 billion, with oil deposits and natural gas being his primary source of income. So, what exactly made him rich? It is attested that crude oil and natural gas exports provided the majority of his wealth. Powered by the oil company, he is nicknamed the Shelfare State for its entitlement programs. So, with this kind of wealth, what does he own? What does he spend most on? He is the delighted owner of a California house. Built in 1927, the mansion features 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a huge living room, dining area, dressing room, library, and modern gourmet kitchen, as well as a 30-car garage and wonderfully landscaped gardens. The Sultan paid $38 million for this property, which he rarely visits because he lives in Saudi Arabia. He spends the majority of his time at the palace, which has 1,700 rooms, with over 257 baths and 5 swimming pools. The house is currently listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest residential palace, with a total area of 200,000 square meters. The palace was completed in 1984 and cost a total of $1.4 billion at the time. He also has a passion for horses, as he has erected special air-conditioned barns to ensure that his horses are well cared for and in the finest possible condition. Surprisingly, he possesses the world's largest collection of rare cars, which includes a gold-coated Rolls-Royce. He has 500 Rolls-Royces and 300 Ferraris. He is said to have 110 garages on his estate to accommodate his massive car collection. He has about 7,000 vehicles that have a combined value of over $5 billion. And when he doesn't feel like driving, he can choose to fly, as he owns many private jets equipped with premium amenities. He owns the Boeing 767-200 and the Boeing 747-400, which are gold-plated and feature numerous amenities, including a living area and a bedroom. He apparently also gifted his daughter an Airbus A340 for her birthday. The Sultan's purchases aren't limited to royal palaces or modes of transportation. He also owns some of the world's most valuable real estate. The Dorchester collection of hotels was purchased and established by the Brunei Investment Agency, which is an agency of the government. From the Dorchester in London, the Beverly Hills Hotel in LA, to Le Muris in Paris, and Hotel Eden in Rome, they're just a few of residences for the super-rich. Some celebrities, like actor George Clooney, have advocated for a boycott of the hotels after the Sultan passed legislation making gay sex criminal by stoning. The Sultan has since stated that the sentence will not be carried out due to the outcry. And now, what other ridiculous and fascinating things does he spend on? Even as he grew older, Bolkiah maintained his love for extravagance. Hassanal Bolkiah, according to the New York Times, still spends $20,000 on a single haircut. He even has his favorite barber flown in from London, where he works at the Dorchester Hotel in Mayfair. And recently, Princess Fadzila Lubabul Bolkiah, the daughter of Brunei's Sultan, was married in a dreamlike and lavish week-long ceremony, part of which was sponsored by the Sultan. The wedding, which was announced on December 31 last year, had alerted the globe to the impending spectacle. The princess married Awang Abdullah Nabil Mahmud al-Hashimi in Astana, Nurul Aman. The famous Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah's formal house, which is also one of the world's largest palaces. He also loves art. He enjoys art, and according to Insider, he paid $70 million for two young girls at the piano, a single oil painting by French impressionist Pierre-Auguste Renoir. According to Archive, Renoir painted the picture during his enthusiastic or pearl period. And then there is his birthday. The Sultan declared a fortnight of celebrations throughout the country and organized a $26 million extravaganza. The Sultan also paid Michael Jackson $14 million to perform at 3 concerts, one for his subjects and the other 2 for his own special guests, in addition to a gala banquet for 3,000 people at the Royal Palace. With a birthday party, do you think he loves performances? Of course, yes. So many people enjoy listening to music, whether for the beats or the lyrics, which are often moving and thought-provoking, and there have been many amazing vocalists over the years. Whitney Houston is still one of the most successful musicians of all time, and she sold all of her recordings thanks to a voice that comes around only once in a lifetime. Whitney Houston died in 2012, and it was a sad day for those who were fortunate enough to witness her play live, and the Sultan, who was a fan, was one of those fortunate people. He invited Houston to perform in Brunei in 1996, and rumor has it that he offered her a blank check to fill out, a check estimated to be worth roughly $7 million. Big spending appears to be a family trait. Some of Sultan Hassanal's relatives have demonstrated a similar spending tendency. One of the Sultan's 12 children, Prince Abdul Mateen, often shares photographs of himself on Instagram in golden halls, playing polo, and posing with a tiger cub and other luxury symbols. Another son, Prince Azam, was said to have flown jewelry to Mariah Carey on a private jet in 2007. And it even gets crazier. The Sultan's younger brother, Prince Jeffrey Bolkiah, established a free amusement park, bought hotels all around the world, and gained a reputation for mansions and girlfriends in Western newspapers. He spent so freely in the 1990s during an Asian financial crisis that the Sultan sued him in 2000, accusing him of wasting billions on 2,000 automobiles, 17 planes, many boats, and various ventures. It was simply the beginning of the brothers' long-running rivalry. His brother also used to race Ferraris against the Sultan in the streets of Bandar Seri Begawan at night. From 1986 to 1998, he served as the country's finance minister, during which time he utilized public funds to support a luxurious lifestyle. When a leader's brother was in control, he was accused of embezzling $14.8 billion. The subsequent court action to resolve it cost Jeffrey $23 million, an amount he later sued for in 2011 but lost. Anyway, Hassanal is also a religious leader. He established the Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Foundation. The Sultan of Brunei is the country's religious leader, and Islam is the country's official religion. The Sultan made it official in order to ensure that Islamic holidays like the Prophet's birthday, Isra and Miraj, and Nuzul al-Quran are grandly celebrated. He also makes regular Friday prayer visits to mosques and surau across the country. Well, is Sultana Hassanal's lifestyle that lavish? Is he a spendthrift? Only time will tell with this monarch. Thanks for watching. You should click on some of our other videos on screen if you enjoyed this one. You won't be disappointed. See you there.